1993 was a special year for Leaf fans. The Toronto Maple Leafs go through the 1980s, and there's not a lot of talent there, although the bright spot, if anything, was Wendel Clark. First overall draft choice, he comes in, he can score, he can fight, he had it all. Didn't have much of a surrounding cast at that particular time, but he kept the fans engaged as well. But as we move into the early 90s, Cliff Fletcher makes a couple of pivotal trades, one that brings Doug Gilmour to the team. So we've got terrific complementary pieces that went together and got us really, really close to getting to a Stanley Cup final for the first time since 1967.
The 93 playoffs was just how it really came together for a team. We got the 3 rounds in, and that group was a very tight group and really pulled in the same direction.
The Blues, we swept in the first round, so we were waiting to see who we were going to play next. It was either going to be Detroit or Toronto. So Game 7 back in Detroit, Toronto scores the goal, Cappy sprays the water, and I think that there were some guys on our team that were happy about that. I wasn't, because I just knew that it was going to be a very personal, draining playoff series. The Gilmour goal, it was unbelievable.
He goes one way, he goes the other way. Curtis Joseph is getting confused as to where he's going to come out, for goodness sake. He goes back again, and then he wraps it around and scores the goal. I thought the roof was going to come off. It was unbelievable.
Well, that was huge. I think that was game 1 of the series, and it might have been double overtime or something at that time. So it was great to see that happen, and Dougie being the player to do it. It was really fitting.
It's almost like disbelief when you get scored on in overtime. You're tired, you're disappointed, you're soaked with sweat. The dressing room was silent. Then someone sort of just quietly mumbled, "That was a hell of a goal." And everyone was like, "Yeah, boy, that was a hell of a goal. That was a hell of a goal."
Curtis was unbelievable. He kept it to 1-goal games. He was stopping 50, 60 shots a night. He was the reason why the series went so long. I think we wore him out. By the 7th game, he was worn out, but he was outstanding.
Clark centered it.
That was the tightest and closest knit team I played on.
That would be a time where we were so close and yet so far.